y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at The WW Show. Appreciate y'all. This is a happy Tuesday. I would like to invite everybody on in here. How y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the midday news show. In case you're new, subscribe. You finna watch some news real quick. Finna see exactly what's going on out here in the street. I'm still trying to work at it. I'm still trying to swallow. Well, I guess they ain't come out right. It hurts when I swallow. Yeah, that still didn't come out right. But how you doing? Shout out to everybody who is coming on in here. We'll try to get a thumbs up over 500. Thank you for those of you who is supporting the player the way that y'all do. It is Tuesday, ain't it? I really do hope that it is Tuesday. Damn. It's going to be hard for me to give my shout outs. The 229 Albany, Georgia's in the building. He said my favorite show in the world. How y'all doing? Say Atlanta, Georgia. The 678 is in the building. Say the 214 is in the house. Alexander City, Alabama is in the building. He said, hey, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the month of 30 minutes of 5, watch 23, in your 9. Orlando is in the house. That's what's up. He said, hey, everybody. He say, I'm here, I can't be too active. He say, these calls coming in hot. That's what's up. I just appreciate you being on around here, man. I do apologize for me even continuing to trying to show up in this sick phase of my life. Typically, I don't get sick. And I guess it's just something that's going around. I saw a few videos to where they was talking about what's actually going on, and it seemed like maybe it's a conspiracy out here in these streets. Did y'all know that the pharmacies is running out of cold medicine and flu medicine and that C19 medicine and all that stuff, the over-the-counter stuff? They say that the numbers of flus and colds have skyrocketed in the past week or two. Yeah. This is what's going on out here in these streets. But we gonna try to do what we can because we come to work. And shout out to everybody who is sick, who done pulled up at work, and now your supervisor's telling you need to go home before you make other people sick. You need to just go ahead on it. Just go on and clock right on out because other people do not need to get what you got around here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? So give yourself a pat on the back just for showing up. That's what's up. Listen. Let's go ahead on and get into a little news before it get real bad. I hear in these streets. Imagine moving to a place and like we've been talking about around here that you need to start telling. Well, people will call it, other people who don't own shit will call it snitching. You know what I'm saying? But in your neighborhood, you got to keep your neighborhood. You got to keep your neighborhood like in good standards and stuff. Like you want to continue to have your property value to rise. And when there's conflict in the community, in the neighborhood, and it may become consistent, your property values will go down, and then your investment continues to go down. But imagine you just done bought a little spot and something like this right here transpire, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. Here you go.
Shots fired into a home in Newark, but cops say the gunman targeted the wrong home. Witnesses say the shooter was calling out the name of a next-door neighbor and began firing, having no idea he was shooting at the wrong house. Only on Eyewitness News, we hear from the homeowner, now terrified inside of her own home.
Snitching equal protection.
Anthony Johnson has the story.
Imagine waking up to the alarming sound of gunfire. Shakima Troutman was sleeping on her living room couch, suddenly startled by a loud bang. Disoriented and confused, she scrambled to reach her children and realized that someone was shooting into her home.
We have a bullet hole here. We have another one here.
It happened early Friday morning, with the bullets missing her by just inches.
We run up the stairs and we're cowering on the floor in my daughter's room.
The Newark resident purchased her home 3 years ago to show her kids that hard work pays off. Now she carries a feeling of insecurity.
How do we come in here and resume, our normal day-to-day, hey kids, you want breakfast, when there are bullet holes everywhere?
Shakima's house was not the target.
Got to fix that. There was a little drywall, but go ahead.
But neighbors say they heard someone yelling the name of a neighbor's son just before the gunfire, which went into the wrong house.
We're terrorized sometimes as residents outside our home, and now I've been terrorized inside of my home. What am I supposed to do?
Shakima and her mother even found this bullet as they began sweeping up the dust and debris from the bullet holes. There are 8 bullet holes in her house, and some traveled through walls to the back of the home.
There were bullet holes all throughout my home. My home is riddled with bullets.
Say better purchase a Glock.
One bullet even went into the chair her son uses to watch TV with his favorite blanket. This single mom thanks God no one was hurt.
I don't know what the problem is, but we don't feel safe.
I can tell you what the problem is, and it starts with people like Patricia them. It starts with, listen, this year, like last year, we placing the blame where it's supposed to go. It started with people like Patricia them, who is raising these children by their damn self. Let's just call it what it is. Let's get it out the way early. Get your anger out early when you're mad when I said. But it's you single mamas. The majority is you single mamas. Yeah. It does happen in 2-parent households, but the majority of the things that these children is going through, single mothers is raising them. Let's clear that up again. Get out your feelings, finish crying, wipe your tears. Willie, you can't blame the single mothers. I just did. The majority of the problem churn come from single mothers. Period, point blank. Now, not only do you have to do a walk around of your neighborhood before you even purchase a home, now you got to pay attention to the type of neighbors that you may be living next to. And we might want to start saying you can't buy a house if your neighbor got kids. You can't buy a house next to somebody if they got kids. Nope. Your neighbor's son, no, we can't live around here. They got a teenager.
Tuxedo Parkway is considered to be one of the most peaceful blocks in the city of Newark. But that peace was shattered Friday morning, and so far, police have not made any arrests.
Damn it. Of course they ain't arrest no damn body.
Shots fired into a home in Newark.
They calling out the wrong damn name. Now these little young folks are shooting and shit inside the wrong person's house. Yeah.
The gunman targeted the wrong home. Witnesses say the shooter was calling out the name of a next-door neighbor and began firing.
You calling out the neighbor. That's a damn shame. Do you know how mad I would be that mine getting shot up because of my neighbor? This is a real problem out here, and this is why I be trying to tell y'all we got to start respecting the shooter. We respect the shooter in other incidents, and then when the shooter come round where we live at, oh my God, can somebody please help? Can somebody please give us a tip so we can arrest these people? No, it's too late now. You ain't help out your other neighbors when it was popping off when it was them and you knew who the shooter was. I'm just saying, quit crying. Let's start telling. Let's come together. It's 2023, and we is trying to be prosperous. I don't even think I was supposed to use that. Right? we is trying to gain a little wealth out here in the street. We're trying to make our investments really, really work for us, and the biggest investment will always be your household. A lot of people may say your home is not an investment because it's a debt and all that stuff right there. And yes, they will be correct if you don't know how to work your debt. I'm just trying to tell you something out here in these streets. You better use some to build something else. I'm trying to help, but this will be your biggest investment because this may be your biggest loan that you ever take out. So it is an investment because you got to pay down that shit in a good amount of time. Do not take the whole 30. Please. I understand if y'all sign up for the 30-year mortgages. Don't ever take whatever the time limit of your loan. Please don't take that loan to pay your damn loan. Please don't. If you got like a 10-year loan and they telling you $25 a month, use a fool. Use a fool to be paying somebody the minimum. Do not be that stupid out here in these streets. And yes, we finna start using words like stupid, dumb, dumbasses, silly ass, stuff like that right there. We finna switch it up a little bit. I got to bring back in a little bit more anger because I've been having such a good time and being just so happy-go-lucky. But now I have to start bringing in this anger because for some reason I just feel like doing it. Make me feel better. But anyway, let's move it right along. Speaking of homes and where you spend your money at. Speaking of homes and where you spend your money at. Imagine this one. Imagine. Oh, wait. Something just happened. Okay. Imagine this one. You paying your bills and everything is beautiful. Hell, you is even paying rent in a high-riser. A pretty cute little high-riser, huh? The type of high-riser that you may feel that you better than other people.
Now, since this happened in Brooklyn, flooding waters rained down into several apartments. Tonight, frustrated tenants say all their possessions are ruined. Some of them can't even stay in their homes, and they say the management company is doing nothing. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger has the story.
Oh my God.
The gusher came out of nowhere in this new building in Brooklyn.
Brand new in Brooklyn, and remember, like I be telling people, this is why we need renters insurance.
4:44 p.m. day after Christmas.
Oh, water. Cutie. Oh.
An onslaught in Sabrina Clary's $3,500 a month apartment.
Ooh, shit, $3,500. That's more than some people mortgages out here. Go ahead, though.
Where it was like someone had turned on a faucet and the water rushed in for 3 unending hours.
The gusher, huh? Yeah.
Water ended up coming all the way here, splashed down here.
Look at that.
I had about, I would say, 8 buckets or so, and I was actually emptying them.
Baby, it's okay.
In the fire stairs, a waterfall cascaded down all 4 floors, eventually infiltrating 10 apartments, now in ruins.
I came home to find this.
The building on Snyder Avenue in East Flatbush is one of countless.
This is what is $3,500. Wait, what? Well, it is New York. Yes, it is New York, and some places like what, $2,500 for 300 square feet and shit like that. Yeah, y'all live raw. Y'all really do live raw. Yeah. $3,500 apartment. He say, do it come with a maid and a chef? Nope. It's in New York. Yup. Do that. He say, bring $3,500 to Texas. I'm trying to tell you, is in the mansion at $3,500.
New developments throughout Brooklyn. New construction. There was no match for the bone-chilling cold on Christmas weekend.
This is where the problem seems to have started. The sprinkler system here on the building's roof that was busted during last week's awful cold spell. The problem is a week later, and tenants say nothing seems to have been fixed, not even the sprinkler system, which still doesn't work.
And people, listen, people toot their nose up when they can live in a brand new apartment that's over damn price, and they'll toot the nose up to you that they paying $3,500 for apartment. they'll talk crap to you when, let's say, you don't live in New York, like you live in like Florida, and you may be paying $1,500, and they'll toot their nose up to you because they pay $35. Not really understanding who's really the fool. But go ahead, though.
A fire code violation at the front door has led management to post a guard 24/7 to alert tenants in case of fire. People who say they've been forced to live in waterlogged homes with no help from management.
That look like weak drywall up at the ceiling. Go ahead.
Possessions, and I'm glad nobody was hurt, but they're my possessions, and I worked really hard for them. So to see them destroyed and then to not have any real response from our building management, it hurts.
Landlord Velocity Management tells Eyewitness News it admits the damage assessment, insurance adjustment, and search for contractors have taken a maddeningly long time.
And they do.
We are sympathetic to the deep frustration families have, the company said in a statement. We look forward to an expeditious restoration of apartments and are committed to helping tenants get reimbursed for eligible costs related to this event.
Say expedition. Hell, did T.I. write this? Yeah. Wait, hold on.
Taking a maddeningly long.
So you mean that y'all gonna pay for damages? Is that what T.I. them had just said in that report?
Long time.
In that statement, my bad.
We are sympathetic to the deep frustration families have, the company said in a statement.
Yeah.
We look forward to an expeditious restoration of apartments and are committed to helping tenants get reimbursed for eligible costs related to this event.
Eligible costs related to the event. So if you cannot prove that damages happened during or from this event, then you will not be reimbursed. So remember, try to make everything that has been damaged coverable, I think that's a word, or eligible to be reimbursed. Find a way, make it happen. I'm just saying. Moving right along. This is just heartwarming. This because it's cold. Because it's cold in New York. It's cold out there in Brooklyn. It seems like it be cold every day, every month in Brooklyn, even in the summer. Is it still cold like in the summer in New York? It seems like that's a place that just cold all the time. I'm just saying, be careful. Get your renter's insurance just in case things like this right here happen. So then you can possibly make two claims. The apartment should you will have to put in a claim with the apartment since they said that they are going to reimburse. Bam, we got that covered. And now you reach out to your renter's insurance and you get the check cut for that. And move out of New York after that. Bam. I'm trying to help you save some money. I'm trying to help y'all save some money out here in these streets. Trying to tell you something. Listen. We got a situation. We got another situation. Let's move on to Texas. We got to move on to Texas. We going to jump state round it. I'm trying to tell you something. Oh, wait. Let me hit y'all with an ad because we need to be over 500. And I appreciate as many likes as we have now, but we need more likes. Y'all know I'm working with my throat toe up right now. I can't swap. My throat toe up and I'm having issues with speaking and all of this stuff. I keep coughing. I know y'all like, ooh, what's wrong with him? And I need your help right now. I need these thumbs up. I need my thumbs up to get over 500. We did great yesterday. Hell, I was supposed to came back last night, but things was not working out good. And I say, well, Willie say hush, and we finna hush, and we finna ball up like a baby and get up under the cover, you know what I'm saying, and just try to continuously sweat it on out and let the throat heal. You got to let the throat heal, especially if you want to continue to use the throat out here in these streets. Remember, we do got a PayPal, we do got a Cash App, we do got Super Chat. I appreciate all the support around here in these streets. You say, Willie, don't hit me with no ad, nigga. I understand. I just press the button and they send the ads out to whoever they decide to send the ads out. Remember, there was a time I didn't even have to hit the ad button just for the simple fact my likes would be over 500 really early a lot of times, and well, sometimes it took a little longer, but yeah, things like that transpires, things like that happen, and I appreciate you in advance. We got a Texas woman who claims that an ex-track coach groomed her and I think some other females while they was trying to run track. Let's hear the story. Here we go.
All right, developing tonight, Houston Christian University in Sharpstown, formerly known as HBU, is facing a lawsuit tonight involving a former track coach.
I got to let that back up because did they say a Christian university? You playing. Hold on.
All right, developing tonight, Houston Christian University in
Houston Christian University. Go ahead, Saints.
Sharpstown, formerly known as HBU, is facing a lawsuit tonight involving a former track coach. The school was hit with a lawsuit which accuses a former coach of grooming female athletes and then offering prime competition opportunities to those athletes in exchange for sex.
They was groomed. At what age do we stop being groomed? Because they say this is a university. So at what age do we stop being groomed? Can we be groomed like as adults too? Like what? Can we?
KPRC2's Robert Arnold is live at HCU with the details of this legal action. Robert.
This lawsuit specifically involves the former associate head track coach and recruitment
Yeah, they were grown women. Go ahead.
Coordinator for the university. The woman bringing the lawsuit is listed in court documents as Jane Doe number 1. Okay. And well-known Houston attorney Tony Busby says more lawsuits are coming.
Okay. So it's more women. Go.
Coaches have a vast amount of power, and sometimes trainers do too.
Yes, they do. I'm in agreement with that part.
Over the life and the future of an athlete.
Attorney Michelle Simpson-Teagle knows the problems that can arise from the coach-athlete power dynamic. She's represented several young athletes, including many gymnasts victimized by disgraced trainer Larry Nassar.
They have a lot of control over the athlete's future, both immediate and far ahead in the future.
Teagle is not involved in the lawsuit brought against Houston Christian University, but the power dynamic she talks about is at the heart of the accusations against the school and former associate head track coach and recruiting coordinator Cesar Figueroa. Court documents read Figueroa was particularly fond of young girls, many from difficult childhoods.
Being from difficult childhoods, we do know what that right there means, right? Go ahead.
He's accused of offering gifts and alcohol, as well as athletic opportunities in exchange for sex.
Yep. Offer gifts, alcohol, athletic opportunities, and employment in exchange for sex. Remember, we're talking about people at a college. You're looking at particularly fond of young girls with difficult childhood, meaning typically #no daddy. #no daddies and or abusive parents. Yep. Or neglectful parents. Yeah. Go.
In sending inappropriate sexual text messages. When it came to female athletes on the school's track team, the lawsuit reads Figueroa offered up athletic meet opportunities to those who responded sexually. He withheld such opportunities from those who would not.
Even swap, no swindle is basically what we're talking about here. So with that to say it. So if any one of these females have they ever been so-called groomed and it wasn't a coach or a trainer? Have the opposite sex or the same sex ever came onto them sexually and they did not agree with it? And if they did not agree with it, did they ever go on and tell somebody? Y'all think that they would have told somebody if it was just a regular Smo Joe that they wasn't interested in or something like that? No. Y'all don't think that they would have told mom of them or no other staff members or something they would have told no authorities or something if the person that they is not really feeling like that keep with the advances, would they not tell? I thought females are stronger than that. I don't. Go ahead.
Specific to Jane Doe number 1, the lawsuit reads, Figueroa physically and mentally assaulted and degraded plaintiff and repeatedly subjected her to sexual advances and sexual innuendo.
So, at a time to where we got phones and stuff and y'all be texting. Safe space. We just ain't gonna tell. That's what's up. Go ahead.
Attorney Anthony Busby claims the university had been warned about Figueroa's behavior, but HCU was only interested in protecting its public image and shielding itself from legal liability. University officials denied this accusation, writing, "We took appropriate action to respond to these allegations by contacting and cooperating with law enforcement and terminating an assistant track coach. In the situations identified in the lawsuit filed, the university acted lawfully and in good faith, and we expect a court to agree." We tried to speak with Figueroa at an address listed in court documents for his home. A person who came to the door said he was unavailable. It is important to point out this is a civil lawsuit. Figueroa has not been charged with any crime. However, attorney Anthony Busby says that a separate female athlete has filed a criminal complaint, and he expects to file another lawsuit later this week. Reporting live.
Oh, so these are civil. These not criminal. Now, one is finna be criminal, but the majority of them is civil. Oh, so we're trying to get some paper. Oh, so they're not trying to get them arrested. They just want some money or something. Oh, okay. So, yeah. So they was harmed. Yeah. See, just in my mind, when you just trying to get some money and you ain't trying to get the person locked up, just in my mind, I don't see the crime. You can't tell me that you was harmed. Harmed mean that you was harmed. And if, like, we don't like to be harmed, so if someone harms you, they need to be held accountable for harming you through our legal system, right? This is what I would think to myself. But no, we're going civil. That real cute. He said they like the ones that get abused at home, Willie, because they already been touched. Say somebody already did the hard part for him. That's how they think. I understand. I get that right there. I really do understand. But there's multiple females. And so there are multiple females, and at the Christian university, again, this is not high school anymore. I do understand that yes, people get abused in their early 20s, late teens, early 20s. I do understand this. But when you have these multiple female, multiple, I can see maybe one or two or something like that right there. You just lucked up and you got the ones who was like really, really damaged. I get it. But because they did not throw out a number, but I can almost say that it's going to be like more than 5. I'm going to go with more than 5 who had accepted this abuse. They're not little children. They accepted the abuse because of they was trying to get somewhere. They was trying to do like the college thing, the track thing, and they was trying to, prosper. But they're not doing criminal charges. They so hurt that they're not doing criminal charges. Got it. That's what's up. He say, please, they was hunching before college. Oh, no. Now, I'm not saying that they wasn't hunching before college. No, because we all know that they be hunching in high school, middle school, some elementary. But they was hunching before, just in my mind. My issue is, if these was just other male students that they did not like, they would have reported a male student. I'm just pointing out something, but because it's a coach and someone who they say have their future in their hand, they just accepted abuse. Okay, then that's their choice. They chose to accept the abuse. Again, if it was one of these little ugly ass little boys that they did not, they is sick of you trying to hunch them. They tired of the innuendos. Would have been told. Oh, they would have been told on someone who could not affect their life. Oh, I got it. That's cute. That's what's up. Hey, shouters, I hope y'all get justice. Do y'all. Y'all strong. Y'all real outspoken. Y'all got social media to where that y'all can tell on yourselves anonymously. But no, we're not gonna do. That's what's up. Moving right along. I don't want to drill a dead horse out here in these streets. I'm just pointing out some so strong. That's what's up. Listen, and we can just be honest a whole bunch of times, man. Y'all be believing stuff. Y'all be believing that these motherfuckers, that these people be, we strong. And I keep showing y'all, they ain't. Not all. But when you hear a large portion of the female nature talking about how strong a bitch is out here in these streets, but we keep seeing that they're not, you would kind of start thinking, well, maybe they are not as strong as they say that they are. Maybe they are not as smart as they say that they are in society. Not all. But we've been led to believe a whole bunch of things until we start to think about it. I'm trying to help. Shout out to Logan for the $2 super chat. He said they would have Me Too'd him in 4 years. I'm trying. If they would have made it to where they was trying to go, they would have Me Too'd him. Yep. Because notice they're going civil, they're not going criminal. Only one now is going criminal. They were so hurt. That's what's up. Moving right along. We got to go to South Salt Lake. I think it's South Salt. Oh, yeah. We finna deal with the schools again. Watch this. When I tell you that these people is getting aggressive, goddamn. Yeah, the school people are getting aggressive. What is we doing in the educational system? Well, we got a former. We're going to go with former, like used to be. Former South Salt Lake school worker is arrested because I believe that she done hunched a 14-year-old and got pregnant. Go ahead, baby.
Police say a former staff member at a South Salt Lake middle school became pregnant with a 14-year-old student's baby.
She got impregnated by a 14-year-old. Remember, we was like, yeah. Of course they hunching in high school. This one 14. So, yep, this high school. Go ahead.
13 News reporter Lucy Nelson has details of the investigation.
Disgusting, gross.
Yep.
Why would anyone think that's a good idea?
Because we like the youngins. Can we stop acting like, oh my God, I can't believe that people would even go there. Yeah, we like them young. Well, get over it. Oh, whoa. Women like them young too. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, because y'all only thought that it was men. No, that's not how things work on Earth. We're humans, and humans like them young. Can we stop with the, oh my God, it's so gross? I do get it. To some people, it is. Stop being surprised that the adults like the young folk. Can you stop being surprised? I keep showing you the same shit, and I don't understand why people still surprised. I am confused. You say child support from his parents. Oh, believe in me, the adult can put the 14-year-old on child support, and he will have to pay child support.
Like, shocked.
Thoughts going through Deborah Hanger's mind when thinking about what police say happened just across the street from her home in South Salt Lake City.
Working from the table in here and looking at the school, I'm like, ew. Gross.
A former staff member at Granite Park Junior High was arrested Tuesday. Police saying 29-year-old Kimberly Cruz Romero was having sex with a 14-year-old student and became pregnant with his child.
Yeah. Like, don't be surprised. It's natural. It really is natural.
Cruz Romero was an attendance tracker at the school. Here in my hand are arrested
She was a attendance tracker at the school.
student and became pregnant with his child. Cruz Romero was an attendance tracker at the school. Here in my hand are arrest documents which say photo and video evidence supported the 14-year-old's reports he had sex with Cruz Romero several times.
He said that boy had a new BMX bike on 22s. Popping out here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I'm so glad that you just wrote that right there. Hold up. I'm trying to get it right here. All right, cool. He say MAP got their own flag and meaning and meaning. Look it up, Will. I showed them what. Damn it, I thought I put the flag up, but we're going to have to look at the flag in just a minute. Shout out to London for the $5 super chat. He say, I'm late but on time. Say, who have some notes? Say, I can copy and never mind. Say, I just watch the replay later too. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Shout out to Michael for the $20 cash app. Say for some cough drops. I appreciate that right there. I really, really do. Here we go. Oh, it gets better, y'all. Wait a minute.
In her office, in her car, and in a hotel room. The boy also reported being threatened by members of a gang Cruz Romero is involved in for wanting to end the relationship with her.
So he wanted to break up. He tried to take that young meat away. That baby used her clit. Well, not a clit. Well, she used the gang that she was involved with to told him, no, you got to keep giving her that meat. There's no breakup. We know you're young, but there's no breakup.
I guess you'd want to find ways to protect your kids in the best way.
The boy also reported being threatened by members of a gang Cruz Romero is involved in for wanting to end the relationship with her.
The 29-year-old former staff member is in the gang. A female is in the gang, and she told her congregation, her group, that the youngin' think that he finna get that meat to somebody else, shouted, and he done got me pregnant. Didn't I tell y'all that we will be getting stabbed, shot, going to hell, jail, and all that behind some monkey? The gang stepped up for him. Now, who you think is in the gang that kind of put some fear in that 14-year-old? It wasn't a gang of females. It was a gang of males. Mix, a co-ed gang. You know what I'm saying? She refused. When you got to threaten a 14-year-old with gang members by some meat, that meat must be decent. Go ahead.
I guess you'd want to find ways to protect your kids in the best way that you could, but if they're at school...
Hanger trying to wrap her head around what parents of the children at the school must be thinking right now.
He said, I bet you they were Hispanic. You might be right.
All you can teach them to do is react to a situation like this, if you can even think of how to react to a situation like this.
That could be good right there too. So the gang is forcing him to be a daddy. Got to be more careful.
Granite School District released a statement Wednesday morning saying Cruz Romero was fired. It reads, in part, student safety is our primary concern, and we take these charges very seriously. There is currently no indication from Granite Police that any other students were involved. When Cruz Romero was taken into custody, she told investigators she recently went to Mexico to have a surgery for a miscarriage. She is being held without bail in Salt Lake County Jail and faces multiple felony charges, including rape of a child.
He said it sounds like MS-13. It could be. Notice. Watch this. And I got to give credit when credit is due. This has to be the first time where the situation was a male and the adult was a female that they used the word grape. They used the word charged with grape. I cannot remember the last time they said it when it was a male victim.
Jail and faces multiple felony charges, including rape of a child. In Salt Lake County, Lucy Nelson, Fox 13 News, Utah. Police say
out there in Utah doing it big. That's what's up. Remember, you got to watch your kids and ask your kids like those questions, like which one of the staff members at your school trying to hunt you. I think that's like the easiest and straightforward question that you need to ask your kids. Who down there at the school trying to hunt you? It's simple. They know what it means. You ain't got to be. Is anybody touching you, little Carrie? Is somebody feeling on you? Is anybody asking you for your hand? Are they no? Is anybody around there trying to hunt you? Anybody trying to? Well, maybe like if they in like preschool or something like that right there, then you may have to. Has anybody touched your pee-pee? Have anybody touch over JJ? I don't even know why we do stuff like that. Why don't we just say, have anybody tried to touch your penis? Has anybody tried to touch your vagina? If we like want to be what's the thing called, politically correct or something like that. But if you want to be good parents, anybody try to touch your meat? Anybody try to touch a monkey? It's simple. But a lot of y'all is still afraid to talk to your children about sex and all that stuff there when people down there at the school and in your community is talking to your children about sex and all that stuff right there. Willie, but it's not funny. No. It's funny. It's real funny. Y'all had sex to make these little ugly ass children, but y'all afraid to talk to your children about sex. But people in the community and at schools and stuff like that is talking to your children about sex. But you afraid. You get peed in every weekend, and you afraid to talk to your children about how you get peed in, or you peeing in somebody. I don't understand. Shout out to Dwayne for the $2 cash out. He say, I was 6 foot at 14. I said I was 19. She was 29. You got it in. Hey. We was hunching in high school. I don't know why people still shocked. A lot of y'all have children in high school now, and y'all don't think that they hunching. No, Willie, they're not hunching because we had a conversation and we told them whenever you get ready to have sex, please come talk to us. Not all. Some do come and talk. A lot of them do not even believe that they are themselves having sex because they're not being vaginally penetrated. I want y'all to understand this about your little girls and shit. They is getting anally penetrated and they is doing oral, and they still believe that they are not that they're virgins because they cherry ain't got popped. So when you ask them, are you still a virgin? Or you say, yeah. I'm still a virgin. Oh my God. It's like I can see y'all faces now, like for real with it. Like that's what go. Yeah. Yeah. It was going on when I was in school. And you thought your children was, virgins, nothing going on. That's what's up. The school knew. Well, not the school as in like the administration, but the boys in the school knew. Some of the girls in the school knew. We knew who was hunching who. He said Birth Patrol starts at 11. You might as well get them on as soon as you can. I hear ain't out there scream. Trying to tell you something. Don't be crying later. I ain't know. The Willie Williams Show told you. I told you that your children hunch. Now it's up to you to believe it or not. It really is. It's up to you. I ain't got nothing to do with it. But look at it. Yes, I do got something to do with it because I just told you. So I do got something to do with it. But yeah, moving right along. We got to go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. We going to H. I be having to, remember my ABCs. I'm going to do a video on the ABCs. How many of y'all will watch the video that I do singing my ABCs? Let me know. And I just go ahead on and do the video for my ABCs and stuff. He said, give a shout out to the True and Willie Williams. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to Derek for the $5 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Y'all, let's go ahead on and look at this story here. You say he had the devil in him. He giving person finna give glory to the devil, finna give some shine to the devil. Say a family speaks after a woman shot multiple times on the metro rail. He said H for hunch. Yeah, it is. I hear in these streets. Yeah. Say repost P for Patricia so I can find it. That's what's up. Listen, look. Watch it. Listen to this story.
And now in court today, that 44-year-old man arrested for allegedly shooting a woman in the head last week on...
Look at his Instagram photo. It looked like he want to look mad, but like he want to look like he just playing. Go ahead, pimp.
A Metro Rail train. Markeith Jermaine Allison, now charged with aggravated assault. Aniela Ruiz speaking with the family of the victim. She is live outside the jail with the latest. Aniela?
Say I was 16 and the girls, he say coach was 28.
Well, her family tells me they're relieved the suspect was arrested, and now they're praying that their loved one will recover soon.
27-year-old Mary Jo Kelly is in
Mary Jo, oh cutie. All right, go ahead.
the medical center recovering from her injuries. Last Wednesday, she was shot in the head and arm while she was inside the Metro Rail on the 5400 block of Griggs Street.
She was texting her boyfriend, and he was like, come meet me on the train.
Sadly, Mary's younger brother says she didn't make it there safely.
Stop say she was texting her boyfriend, and the boyfriend say, come meet me on the train. Go ahead.
My sister walking to the train, and he just attacked her.
According to investigators, Mary tried to get on the train to hide from 44-year-old Markeith Jeremiah Allison. They say Mary knew Markeith. Her family says he liked her, but she didn't like him.
Shout out to Mrs. Jones to a few for the $5 super chat. He said, who showed pictures of STD riddled equipment? He said, I promise you that they was careful, not abstinent. Be careful, and they didn't have no child till we moved. Okay. He said, who showed the pictures of the STDs riddled equipment? Oh, remember back in the days, back when we was in school, they actually showed us STDs on the equipment. STDs on the private part. Remember that right there? That's a good point. He said, I promise you. He said they was careful, but not abstinence. But careful, and that's a good thing. Be careful. You ain't got to be abstinent because we don't believe in abstinency or whatever they call that right there. He say, and they didn't have no children till they moved out. That's what's up. That should be the goal. Y'all do not allow children to have children while they is children in your house. Don't do it. Put them out. Do something like that. Kick them and the ugly ass children out your house. Go ahead.
She got into it with the dude that day, prior to that day.
Oh, she got into it with Buddy prior to that day. Go ahead.
And he left.
Court documents say investigators have surveillance video of Markeith entering the train and say he approached Mary and grabbed her by the back of her head and then fired his gun into her head. He shot her twice and fled the area on his bicycle.
It was evilness.
He was on the bike.
Hatred. He had the devil in him. I just was asking why this would happen to a sweet person like her.
But then you got to ask yourself something, bro. You don't know. You don't know exactly what happened between him and your sister. Maybe she was a sweet person that was trying to get him to leave her alone, or maybe it was the opposite. Maybe he was trying to get her, but she was like we see a lot of times where players be trying to holler at the bras and they be snapping and thinking that they super cute and all that, then be going off something, all that dumb shit. And then when he pulled her hand, put that gun up to the head, she started to rethink stuff, but it was too late.
He was arrested over the weekend thanks to 3 tipsters who spotted him on the Metro bus and called police. Mary's family grateful he was caught.
Took some weight off me and my people's shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, this won't happen to another person again.
Mary was taken to the hospital where she was put in an induced coma and underwent surgery. Her family says she's lucky to be alive and feel a guardian angel
was watching over her.
It's not getting worse, it's getting better. The swelling going down, the bleeding is stopping a little bit. You know, they say one day at a time, step by step, and God say it's not her time right now.
God say it's not her time right now. Shout out to Esther for the $3 cash app. Say any updates on the Buffalo player who collapsed? Nope. I looked at it a little bit early and stuff, and I've been trying to see was it anything other than just collapsing, but I haven't seen anything yet. Maybe once I get off, then maybe it will be some type of updates, but we will continue to look at that right there. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say she was teasing him with that monkey. You know where I'm finna go with it. You already know where I'm finna go with it. She out there looking cute. You know what I'm saying? A player is noticing. Ooh, boy, she out there looking good and won't give a player a time of day. And as we all know, that there's a lot of players that's in the community that really don't like to be told no. They really don't like no. They really don't know about how to take rejection. They really don't know that. You say the football player, he had a heart attack. Yeah. The cardiac arrest thing. Yep. After he got hit, I saw that right there. Damn it! I thought I had the video. I might have it, but yeah. This case right here, I kind of think that he was aggressive. She told him no. She told him no a couple times. And at some point, a lot of times you just snap, You just snap. So maybe she just snapped and went off and stuff. But I got to back it up. Hold on.
It's getting better and better day by day. And I'm so thankful.
Well, the suspect's bond was set at $250,000. He's expected to appear in court on Wednesday. By the way, Mary's family has set up a GoFundMe account to help her with medical expenses. We'll have a link posted on our website with all of those details.
So that means that the baby didn't have medical insurance.
Reporting live, Anayeli Ruiz.
Didn't have medical insurance. Hold on. We got to back it up.
Shooting a woman in the head last week on a Metro Rail train. Markeith Jermaine Allison now charged with aggravated assault. Anayeli Ruiz speaking with the family of the victim.
He's charged with aggravated assault, but he's not charged with like attempted murder. He shot her in the head. I don't understand.
Victim, she is live outside the jail with the latest. Anayeli?
Well, her family tells me they're relieved the suspect was arrested, and now they're praying that their loved one will recover soon.
Okay.
27-year-old Mary Jo Kelly is in the medical center recovering from her injuries. Last Wednesday, she was shot in the head and arm while she was inside the Metro Rail on the 5400 block of Grigg Street.
She was testing her ball.
She was shot inside the Metro Rail, but I thought she wanted to get on the train to get away from Buddy. Hold on.
An arm while she was inside the Metro Rail on the 5400 block of Grigg Street.
She was texting her boyfriend, and he was like, "Come meet me on the train."
Come meet me on the train. This is the part that I just wanted to replay. She's 27. She's jumping on the train. Now I do understand in certain places, like let's say like New York or something like that, like it's easier to jump on the trains to get places. But again, if you just ride the train because you want to ride the train, then that's a difference. But your boyfriend telling you to get on the train, you 27. Your boyfriend telling you to go on and jump on the train, come holler at him. We call that poor monkey management. We call that poor monkey management around here in the street. You mean to tell me ain't damn one of y'all got no damn car? I don't understand it. Shout out to Lundy for the $5 super chat. He said, I said it once, I said it again. He said, I have a blow dart with poison in it with me at his court appearance. Just jug him and kill him quick.
Sadly, Mary's younger brother says
you say it sound like a setup. It could be.
She didn't make it there safely.
Saw my sister walking to the train, and he just attacked her.
So he had been previously harassing her because they in the same community. He had been previously harassing her. And the boyfriend was still like, come on and jump on the train and come holler at me. Knowing, well, hell, if the boyfriend knew that she had a harasser, then that'd be strange for him to tell her, go ahead on and walk to the train to come on and holler at me, instead of him driving on around there to pick up because she having a harasser. But that's if he knew.
According to investigators, Mary tried to get on the train to hide from 44-year-old Markeith Jeremiah Allison. They say Mary knew
she got on the train to hide from him.
Keith. Her family says he liked her, but she didn't like him.
She got into it with the dude that day, prior to that day, and he left.
Court documents say investigators have surveillance video of Markeith entering the train and
say don't blame the victim. We calling it poor monkey management. Why is a 27-year-old not in a vehicle if she finna link up with a player? Either she need a vehicle or he need a vehicle. This is poor monkey management. It just is. Again, it go back to though, if they live in one of them places to where, like in New York, like it's real easy, it's easier to jump on the train than it is to drive because of parking or something like that they be talking about. A lot of times it is easier, it's cheaper and faster. I get it when it's those points. But no, dog. Look at who y'all be giving your monkeys to and rethink some things. Just
say he approached Mary and grabbed her by the back of her head and then fired his gun into her head.
So she went to the train to hide from him, so she didn't run. She went to the train to hide. Do y'all understand the words that are being used? She went to the train to hide. So he found her. So she wasn't real good at hiding that day. Or maybe they using the wrong word. Because he caught up to her and grabbed her by the hair.
He shot her.
Shout out to One Solo for the $2 super chat. He say they was hunching, the story not adding up. I'm trying to work it in. Some kind of way, because that's one of my thoughts too.
Twice and fled the area on his bicycle.
It was evilness, hatred. He had the devil in him. I just was asking why this would happen to a sweet person like her.
Markeith.
Evilness. And we're gonna act like she didn't do nothing. I don't know if she did something. I'm just saying we're gonna act like it. Using the word evilness. He went through all that to run her down on the train, grab her by the back of the head. They had a conversation the day prior, for whatever. We don't know what happened, according to the brother. And then, think about this right here. The day before they had a situation, he didn't grab her by the hair and pop her. The next day, he caught her slipping because she was trying to hide from him on the train. Grab her by the hair, popped in the head and popped in the shoulder. He just, because the day before he didn't have a gun. Y'all continue to watch 236009 in 2023. We ain't falling for this dumb shit no more. Nope. We don't believe it. We will continue to point out the things that we continue to point out. And then we just gonna say, we don't believe that. Nope. There's more to the story that somebody ain't telling us. That's all I'm saying. And this is a problem. Let's go ahead on and get into this little last one, man, so I get on up out of here, because I'm starting to get my pressure up and I'm starting to speak a little harsh right now, which I still need for my throat to kind of heal to the best of its ability. What do we got? Okay, we got a family. We got a family of a woman. We got a family of a woman who was found dead over domestic love. We're going to call it domestic love incident out here in these streets, because it be what it be. And this is what the majority, in my opinion, the majority of us is in domestic love relationships, and we actually love it. Shout out to London. Wait. I did that one already. Bam, 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 bam. Y'all, we can't get the likes up. I'm going to hit it in just a minute. But look.
Antibiotics are not
Oh, shit.
They started the new year in mourning, having to tell this 7-year-old little girl her mom, Deshante Wallace, passed away at the hospital after being found at her home on Detroit's east side last Saturday.
I got to the hospital and I saw my daughter. My daughter's eye was sitting out here.
Deshante's mom says her daughter did not have that swollen eye or any other injuries New Year's Eve before dropping her off at her home for the...
Shout out to London for the $5 super chat. He says she played with that man's heart over and over and over. Say lie to him repeatedly and took his money without giving up some candy. Say so he jumped off the hill. You might got a real good point right there.
Last time.
You say, is that a tear? Hold up, I'll back it up.
Passed away at the hospital after being found at her home on Detroit's east side last Saturday.
I got to the hospital and I saw my daughter. My daughter's eye was sitting out here.
Deshante's mom says her daughter did not have that swollen eye or any other injuries New Year's Eve before dropping her off at her home for the last time.
When I talked to the doctor said she had bruises along the top of her torso and along her right side all the way down.
Deshante's family says the original story given to police was that she died of an overdose, but they say absolutely not. And they're pointing to a long history of domestic violence at the hands of her boyfriend of 10 years.
Also, she been going through something. Oh, so is he just a boyfriend or he just a baby? Is the boyfriend the baby daddy because she got a 7-year-old? So I guess we got to be under the assumption that the boyfriend is the baby daddy. I guess. If I'm doing my math right. Go ahead.
He split her lip in her eye. She had to have 17 stitches up, 17 stitches here.
She loved that man. She loved him though.
Split her lip in her eye. She had to have 17 stitches up, 17 stitches here. He took my child.
They say the 36-year-old's death was no accident and that they think she was murdered. Unfortunately, she was too scared to go to police before this happened, so no trail of the abuse.
Well, she was crying for help but scared to get it.
Deshante's longtime boyfriend and daughter's father was initially arrested and questioned this weekend with a female associate, but then they were released. Detroit police say they are actively investigating, and the family says it's hinging on an autopsy report not completed as of Monday afternoon.
Say she in a committed relationship. Yeah.
Sources tell us bleach was found on Deshante's body and near where she was found in the home.
Something was being covered up that night.
He was the oldest of all of them.
Sadness because they say they saw this coming and tried so hard to help.
She wanted to be loved by this man for some reason. She wanted days to work for her child. She wanted to give her daughter the world.
She wanted to be loved by this man for some reason. Do you know when we be wanting to be loved by somebody and no matter what we got to go through, we will go through to, I guess, get it? That'd be some childhood trauma. There's something that she went through in her childhood. That's something that she did not get in her childhood. There's a few reasons why no matter what, no matter how physical your relationship get, you still want that person. And the biggest reason could just be you just really love that person. I know, but Willie, that's not love. Yeah, according to you and a whole bunch of other people. But to the people who is so-called, like y'all use the word abuse, this is love. This is caring. You know how a lot of females say that they want a man to show his affection and all that. Sometimes this be a part of that affection being shown. I know there would not be another therapist on the planet who will agree with what I'm trying to tell you right now. And that's why I'm different than a damn therapist. It is love to a lot of people, whether we want to admit it or not.
And it cost her life. Reporting on Detroit's east side, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
You can love yourself. You can really love yourself. But when you long for outside love, you can love yourself all you want to. But if you lacking, and that's something that you need, is outside love and outside affection, you're going to seek that while still loving yourself. You can love you all day long, boy, when your ass ain't got something that you want. That's what you're going to try to get. And when you feel like you are getting it, you will hold on to it by any means necessary. You say, rather be solo than a punching bag. Yeah. A lot of people feel that way. But we have to also understand a lot of people feel like that they rather be a punching bag than to be solo. When I be saying that we got to look at things from both sides, I do understand this one way the majority of us was raised. This is bad. This bad. But on the other hand, there's people who don't look at it as being bad. There's some things that's not really bad to other people. And again, this is love. Now, who is a lot of us to tell people that that's not love? Why? Because we was trained of what love is. You know, the average person cannot define what love is. But we do know that love is an action word, right? A lot of times we say, I love you, and you don't do nothing to show somebody that you love. Love is an action word. You got to show people. And a lot of people feel as if I put my life on the line for you, that's love. And I mean put my life on the line, meaning try to choke you, try to run you over, shoot at you, stab you, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I'm going to try to take you off earth. I'm putting my life on the line because I'm trying to take you off earth. Some people look at that as love. I'm just trying to tell you. A lot of y'all going to be sitting back, but no. No. Do y'all know a lot of people get off on being in a domestic love relationship? It turns people on. It really, really do. In case you're new around here, this is how we talk. This is how we talk around here. The things that we've been taught, we gonna look at it from the other side a lot of time. But you have to look at things from the other side. We cannot continue to live by the looking down this street. Sometimes you gotta look to the left, sometimes you gotta look to the right. We just cannot just be on this one street and with this one train of thought. No. We gotta think different. Look at things from other people's point of view. It's like the family said, we saw it coming. She just couldn't get away. Do y'all know it'd be strange to me? Men go through domestic love relationships, right? A few men has spoken out over the years of stuff. I've never heard a man say that he just could not get out of a domestic relationship. I've never heard that before. Maybe it's a video to where a person is saying that. Me personally, have just never heard of a man use that as an excuse of why he did not leave. But you often hear it from females, which is strange to me. Watch it, because if they was not in a domestic love relationship, and let's say that she felt like calling the police on him, for whatever reason, she wouldn't have had no problem with calling the police on him. Let's say if he just wanted to break up, or she cheated or something, or maybe he cheated or something, and she just wanted to do the get back thing of putting him in jail. Do you know how easy that it would have been for her to call the police? And she possibly would have. Like, it's real easy for females to call the police when they want to control a man, when they want to have some type of get back or show that they have some type of authority, they have no problem with calling the police. But in the domestic love relationship, oh, we just couldn't get away. And again, I will always say, if you weren't shackled down, you weren't tied down, you ain't had like rope and stuff to where you couldn't leave, if you didn't have that, then I don't believe you. Willie, it's not that easy because people, they track you down. I got it. Oh, I understand all that. I understand all that right there. Let me tell you something. You want to get away? You're going to get away. You're going to get away. And I'm speaking as an adult. As adults. You want to get away? Oh, you're going to get away. There's multiple ways of getting away. Say, Willie, dead men tell no tales. That goes with, there are many ways of getting away. I promise, if you really want to get away, they have whole channels. They have whole channels of Snap. Females really do know how to get away, how to separate and divide themselves, don't they? There's a whole channel for this type of stuff. Hell, they have Lifetime. There's plenty ways of getting. They have Law and Order. They have Criminal Intent. There's plenty ways of getting away if you really want to get away. I'm sick of this mess. I couldn't leave. I didn't know. I don't believe that. So, watch this. So let's see if your children is being harmed, raped, and molested. Do you still not know how to get away? Do you still not know how to get your child away then? And some people will argue, yeah, they still don't know. Because this is why so many children has been raped and molested and abused and all that stuff there, because the mammy don't know how to get away. Or should I say, this is how they continuously be abused. Because they don't know how to get away. I am so confused. It's 2022 and we don't know how to get away. That's what's up. And that makes sense to people. That we're still gonna be believing in 2022. I can see it like in the 50s and 60s. I get it. I kind of get it. But even back then, because no. Even back then in the 50s and 60s, there was ways to get away. Fuck all that. It ain't nowhere in the hell to where y'all is making all the damn food and you don't know how to get away. I say the same thing about slavery. Y'all cooking the food. What you mean you ain't know how to get away? You cooking the food. All right. That's just in my mind. Say after 10 years, say we are in agreement on it. You know what I'm saying? They've been together for 10 years. They got a 7-year-old. He say, since Siri play antifreeze in your food, bitch, I'm trying to tell you something. What is we talking about? Come on, man. Shit ain't that hard. It's not that hard to separate. Have y'all ever noticed, players, have you ever noticed being in a relationship that's not a domestic love relationship and the female break up with you? For some reason, they know how to break up with you, don't they? Back in your day, for whatever reason, she knew how to break up with you, huh? Or hell, she knew how to even ghost you, right? Yeah. Not a problem. I mean, not a problem. They know how to let go and be done with you. But in domestic love relationship, we don't know what to do. That's strange. That's what's up. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back because y'all done made it. y'all done made it round here to the end of the midday news. Thank you. If you're new around here, subscribe. We just think different over here. We got to look at things at multiple sides. Well, both sides, sometimes maybe 3 or 4 more sides. We don't believe all women. We don't do that around here. We is under the understanding that the adults like to hunch the minors. Yes. We also under the understanding that charges need to be pressed. Charges need to be pressed on the minors for breaking the law. Yep. That's how we be out here thinking. We just don't. I don't even think that we've been to the moon. I don't. Maybe we have. That's what they say. Some people think the world is round. I don't know. Or a sphere. Maybe. Some people think it's flat. We just don't go with it no more. This is just my point round here at the Willie Williams Show. I just don't go with what people say no more. All right, we hear you, Win. All right. Okay, you say it's round. All right, cool. That don't mean I believe you. I just saying, I think about stuff. Say, I don't believe in visiting a resort either, Will. I'm trying to tell you. I got stuff to do. I'm just saying. We've been do y'all know if you repeat things, it can become a fact. It can become a fact. And then when you get the masses to repeat things, now it's a societal fact. Whoo, and it's hard to get people to not believe that that's a fact because it's just been said so much. Remember when the solar system, I think it only had like 7 or maybe 9 or 11 or something like that, and then it jumped up like 17 or something, and then they brought it back down to, oh my God, like now it's only like 12 now, and some they keep playing with these numbers and stuff. I still don't know. You know, Saturn got the ring around. That's what they say. Okay. I can't really argue because I can't prove it. Like I can't prove it either way. A lot of people has pointed out to me, well, like because I don't believe in their God, that I must believe in science. I try not to believe in nothing. I ain't trying to believe in stuff. I just don't argue a lot of stuff. I don't. Yeah. What? Pluto disappeared. You say, remember, Pluto is not a planet anymore. You know what I'm saying? But they told us that it was. Hell, they told us that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now what they told us? I don't know. Okay. Alright, don't mean I believe you. You say believe in nothing, that way you will never be disappointed. I'm trying to tell you something, man. Oh, Jesus. I don't have time for the belief thing anymore. I like to, what? You don't need belief if it's a fact. I don't, like if we could prove it, like, I don't. But I guess there's some things that can't be proven. Okay. Well, Willie, where did we come from? I don't know. And you don't either. I'm just saying. We have ideas, we have theories. All right, but you don't know. You say put it on a t-shirt, Willie. Yeah, I do that right now. Yeah. We just don't know. It's okay. It's all right to not know. Listen, you're not going to hell because you don't know. Take it easy. You say the moon landing. Yeah, I don't even know where the moon at. Is it really a moon? I don't know. You say, I don't believe we went to the moon either. I just don't. Yeah, like I never seen heaven either. Yeah, so I don't. Never seen hell either. Yeah. Say they be lying. He said, you got to believe in something. Why not believe in me? That's what's up. He said, Willie, where did we come from? He say, a fun night, huh? Yeah. Back, hunch time. That where we came from. Yeah, but Willie, but in the beginning, I don't know. You don't either. I wasn't there. What if we was all like made like in the lab? What if we was made by aliens? Say, is the moon made of cheese? That's a good question. It could be. It really could be. You say the moon is a good fingernail. That's a good point. You say the sky, the blue sky used to be. Damn it, I missed that. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on. The blue sky used to be heaven growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like we looked up and we thought that it was heaven. Hey. So I heard that men was from Mars. And listen. Men is from Mars, women is from Venus. What if that's actually true? Like what if there is men like on this place called Mars? And what if there's women on this place called Venus? What if? We don't know. Say the sun is black. That's what's up. Say blood pressure check. Y'all remember to check your blood pressure out here in these streets because things can go wrong if our blood pressure is not where our blood pressure is supposed to be. And remember, a lot of y'all drink coffee, a lot of y'all drink energy drinks and a lot of sugar, and a lot of us are stressed out. Do y'all know that like the littlest things can raise your blood pressure? So we got to be cognitive of what raises our blood pressure. And once we go to finding these things out, jot them down if you need to. Once we get to finding these things out, and then we got to prevent from doing those things to raise the blood pressure, because it can be a problem out here in these streets. Listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just the fingers. Say that prostate don't work, your meat don't work. You mess around and lose your little la-la and or your life. You make the call. Lose your little la-la or your life, or lose both. It's up to you. It's your life. It's all on you. You say, what if there's no blood pressure? You see, you're thinking it through. You're thinking from both sides. What if it is? What if it is? I like that. And this is just what I'm talking about. But listen, we're going to continue to live the way that we're living. We're going to continue to believe the things that we believe, which is cool too. You can believe what you believe, but remember, always look at it from another point of view. You should look at everything from another point of view. You say, I thought Venus was a razor. Yeah, dog. Hey, listen, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player, and please subscribe to everything that a player do. Thank y'all. He say I was on blood pressure pills, now on 1.5 pills. That's what's up. Oh, and shout out to everybody who is on blood pressure medication. Y'all do know that causes erectile dysfunction. So find another way to maintain your blood pressure. And I would say that marijuana is a good way. Marijuana is a real good way to maintain your blood pressure, to adjust your blood pressure, to bring your high blood pressure down. I'm just here to help. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I done hit that damn button, man. Y'all have a good one. See y'all tonight.